When Mr. Beast chose to bring on his first crew member, he chose Chris Tyson, who was not only his very first subscriber, but also a close friend. There have been over 10 Mr. Beast crew members that have been regularly shown on camera. Crew members have come and gone, some fired, but there has never been anything that has been able to tear apart the core of the group despite certain criticisms and controversy during the rise to over 300 million subscribers, the most on YouTube. This would be until recently when Chris Tyson, now transitioned to Ava Tyson, announced that she would be stepping away from the Mr. Beast crew permanently. Ava Tyson, who replaced Chris Tyson after a gender transition to female, just had some pretty serious allegations come out against her, which I'm honestly surprised it has taken this long for this to come out. There have been several accusations, and each one becomes more and more concerning. Back when Ava went by Chris Tyson, he made it no secret that he was into lolly drawings, which in short are animated hentai drawings of CP. He was particularly a fan of an artist named Shadbase, who Chris would interact with on Twitter, and admitted in this tweet that he had purchased art from Shadbase in the past. Having inappropriate artwork resembling minors is definitely weird, and Chris did not try to hide his fascination with the artwork. This was backed up not only with tweets, but Mr. Beast had uploaded a video titled "Tipping the Pizza Guys $10,000. Now if you go to Mr. Beast's channel now and watch this video, portions of the video with this artwork have since been edited out, but the internet already captured the evidence of the artwork in the living room. Now this video was allegedly recorded at Chris's house, so that would be Chris's living room, and I doubt Mr. Beast or anyone else in the crew asked Chris if they could bring over this lolly drawing and hang it on the wall of his living room. But many times when something comes out about someone or something, more people with more information come out. The channel Prism42 came out with very detailed information and proof of these accusations that have come out about Chris, and gave us even more information which has since been wiped from Ava's page, which doesn't necessarily make her look like the most innocent person. Another video surfaced that Chris had uploaded when he had just 20 subscribers to his channel. Chris shares that it had been leaked from the former iCarly actress Jeanette McCurdy.
You'll probably see the photos get taken down at some point tonight, maybe tomorrow, because Nickelodeon has that kind of power. But the link's in the description if you want to see them. I mean, I'm not endorsing people to go look at somebody else's private business, but I know that you know, people might want to see them, so it's there if you want it.
I don't quite understand the point of saying in the video that he is not endorsing someone to go look at the photos, but then follows up with, if you want to check them out, I left a link for you to go check them out in the description of the video. Now, although everything we have discussed so far is disturbing, it is nowhere near the next allegations that came out. This all began when a 12-year-old who went by the online handle Lava had won a Mr. Beast competition, winning a knife that was signed by Mr. Beast. Lava was an early supporter of Mr. Beast, with his Twitch stating that he has been a subscriber since Mr. Beast only had 500 subscribers. This early fandom got Lava an opportunity to work with Mr. Beast and was even featured in some videos. The way Mr. Beast has operated for the majority of his time on YouTube has been with teams and having a lot of people working with him. This was even true early on Jimmy's channel. So it wasn't a huge surprise that Lava got the opportunity to work with Mr. Beast, and he was added into a Discord server with team members that included Chris Tyson. Chris and Lava started communicating both on Discord and on Twitter. You would assume that this would just be about work because Chris was in his early 20s and he had no business being close friends with a younger teenager who had just entered high school. But from everything that was released, sadly that was not the case. There was lots of talk between Chris and Lava online. This included things like Chris calling him weird things like dad. Also, when Lava was just 14 years old, he replied to one of Chris's tweets saying, "Does she know about your hentai addiction?" This made us realize that Chris more than likely has talked about this type of inappropriate artwork with someone who is underage. But the inappropriate online talk for Chris would not stop. He would go on to post about if he reaches his goal, he would be posting. Lava donated, but it was not enough to reach the goal, and then went on to make this comment to Lava and included the kiss face emoji. Lava was 14 years old at the time. Chris then went on to tweet, "I posted some fire for you. please no share. Some people would try to defend Chris and say that this was just a joke, but it is never okay to make this type of sexual inappropriate jokes with minors. They also had more inappropriate conversations inside the Discord server, Mr. Beast's Discord server in fact, so this is never a good look because there's a good chance that Mr. Beast knew about this going on. At this point, the friendship between Lava and Chris was strictly online, but the moment Lava turned 16, he drove a camper van to go visit Chris, and this is backed up by a photo that Chris posted to social media. Reportedly, nothing inappropriate was going on when the two met in person. They were apparently just meeting up because they had been friends online for so long and never met in person. But either way, this is just a weird look all around. The crazy thing is that this all happened before the real controversy around Chris had started. In 2020, Chris came out and told everyone that he was bisexual. This announcement came out after Chris had already been married to his wife for 2 years and they just had their first child together. Chris and his wife would remain together until 2023 when Chris announced that he and his wife had been separated for a little over a year and would be getting a divorce. He tweeted out, "For a little over a year now, me and Katie have been separated. We are finalizing things soon, but these things take time. We like to keep our personal lives private, which a lot of people don't understand because we share so much. But this is the only time I want to discuss it." He also came out and said that he is transgender and is going through hormone replacement therapy. This announcement set the internet on fire and was all over almost everyone's timeline. This made sense because Mr. Beast's channel was so large and growing at such a rapid pace. Chris was not only a main crew member of Mr. Beast, but the longest standing member of the crew, other than Mr. Beast himself. Chris went on to change her name and gender to Ava Tyson. But Ava did not last as long on the channel, as on July 23rd, 2024, she tweeted, "I would like to apologize for any of my past behavior or comments if it hurt or offended anyone. It was not my intent. Seeing recent events, we've mutually decided it's best I permanently step away from all things Mr. Beast and social media to focus on my family and mental health." She went on to say that no grooming or anything happened between her and Lava confirmed this to be true. I don't know how much more of Ava we will be seeing on the internet. On the other hand, Chandler of the Mr. Beast crew is emerging even more as the golden child of the Mr. Beast crew. Mr. Beast has never really had to worry about Chandler, with him being an open Christian and posting videos on TikTok about his religion and reading the Bible. Chandler has been able to destroy Ava Tyson by simply being himself, something that seems far from anything that Ava Tyson has ever been. She is going to be in the same boat as Dr. Disrespect. And I have seen on the internet that some people have been talking about the Dr. Disrespect situation and the Ava Tyson situation differently, even though they pretty much did the exact same thing with talking to an underage person online. It will be interesting to see what happens from here if Ava ever makes a return back to the internet and social media. Let me know your thoughts on the situation down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't, and here are some more videos to watch.